Scott Baio's here. We tell him to come by at 8:30 if he wants to be on the show. He shows up at 10 to 10. I want to go home.
It's kind of weird.
What's kind of weird? What does the guy want from me? I want to go home.
I know, but he wants to come here and just say hello for a second. He said he got out of bed.
He got out of bed. He was on another radio station all morning.
Let's bring him in here and tell him he didn't just get out of bed and throw him out. He didn't just get out of bed. Tell John to throw him out. You throw him out.
You can't throw the guy out?
I can.
Are you so much of a pussy you can't throw out Scott Baio?
I can.
But it's not his place.
I can. I just want to make sure that's what you want me to do. I just want to
Tell him.
Get him on the phone. You can tell him
put him on the phone with me.
He's had too good of a life.
Yeah, he's having too good of a life.
Hey, especially if he walks in here this time of the day.
He just strolls in when he feels like
I think I'll do the show at 10 of 10. Yeah. Look, I'll keep Howard around for another 2 hours. Like, I'm not exhausted. Like, I'm not a human being.
Work on this show.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello.
Who is this?
Hey, it's Scott Baio.
Scott. Hey, Scott, no offense, man.
Yo.
You go on another radio station all morning.
Yeah.
Don't pretend like you just got up.
I didn't say I just got up.
Oh, John said you did.
No, I didn't. I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I was into having you on the show at 8:30. I want to go home.
I would love to have come on, but I had a bunch of other shows I had to do that were booked.
Yeah, well, hey, man. I mean, whose fault is that?
It's a lot of people's fault.
You went on a station.
Listen, I came by to say hello to you as a gentleman. If you don't want it, that's fine. It's no big deal.
Hey, easy.
No big deal. I saw Robin yesterday in the hallway. I said,
you showed up at noon.
Howard.
You showed up at noon.
Oh, yeah, I know that, but because I thought you went off at like 11 sometimes.
So why would you show up at noon?
Because I showed up at... What time did I show up, Robin?
It was about 11:15.
It was about 10:30.
Was it really?
No, it wasn't any 10:30.
It was 10:30.
So you did all the important stuff first, and then you come to me.
No, I just had stuff that was booked. And,
you didn't know about it?
What?
You didn't know about it? When you agreed to come here at 8?
They made the itinerary for me, and I just came out to New York because I was working.
Yeah, but meanwhile, this show is so much more influential.
I understand, but unfortunately, they couldn't work it out with somebody who was talking to you that deals with your show. So I just came in and thought I'd pay my respects to you as a gentleman. Say, hey, Howard, how are you?
Yeah, it would have been cool.
And
I want to ask you about.
You talked about me for a long time. I just wanted to come in and
it would have been good.
Well, okay.
But what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to stay here all morning?
No, you're not supposed to do anything. I just want to shake your hand and say hello.
You want to do...
You think Scott will roll a booger and put it on his nose and come in?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he needs to do that. All right, you want to come in here and explain why you were fast in bed with Aaron Moran?
Absolutely.
All right. Just 5 minutes. Go ahead. All right, hold on a second. I'm too curious. I like to hear a guy explain that he's good in bed.
Yeah, like that works.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. There's Scott. Hey, Scott, how you doing?
Good to see you.
All right, sit down.
I just wanted to...
No, I just don't want to be here. You know what it is? I don't get any respect. I don't. No, I don't. I don't want to sit all morning and do a... Sit down. I don't want to sit all morning and do a radio show. I want to go home at some point.
I don't blame you.
I wanted you to come in...
I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning trying to promote this new show I'm doing, and for some reason they didn't book you, and I just wanted to come in and see how you're doing. And that was so
They didn't book me because they don't want you talking to me.
Yeah, we've tried to get you through your people before. They always say no.
Well, they don't tell me.
Of course not.
But there's nothing I can do about that, and I enjoy your show very much.
Thank you, Scott. I knew you did. That's why I was excited to have you in, but everybody pisses on me.
I tried to get here at like 8:30, but I was doing the Today in New York thing.
And that show sucks.
But this is what that was... Okay.
Your publicist should be fired.
It's very good to see you.
You should fire your publicist.
Well... Okay.
All right, that's enough.
More people are listening to you now than will ever have seen you on Good Morning New York.
All right, let's get to it quick, because I really do have to get out of here. Seriously. So you get Aaron Moran in the sack during Joni Loves Scotch.
Now, you're very young, mind you.
Right. How old were you when you got her in the sack?
About 2020.
2020. So wait a second. So she calls in. Now, either she's a spurned lover or something, but she says you're Mr. Quick Draw McGraw, right? And you went ape when you heard that.
Well, I was 16 years old when I was Quick Draw McGraw. I mean, and come on, what do you expect?
You're saying you've gotten better in the sack.
Absolutely.
Then. Right. And who is she to say
that anymore?
Now, listen, listen, I'm no better than you are. I do it in 2 seconds.
Even now, I do it in 2 seconds.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with admitting that.
Especially if it's somebody new.
Yeah, when somebody says to me they can hold out, I go, well, how do you do that?
Yeah, no, it's tough.
I've talked to black guys, and
I don't believe him.
Me and this black guy shared a tent one summer.
Were you there?
No, never was there when he had sex. He was there when I had sex.
Ah.
And he says to me, you don't even know how to please a woman. He says, I can hold out for like over an hour and a half. I go, you haven't had sex in a while and you could hold out for an hour and a half?
No way.
No way.
In hell.
It feels too good. And why would I want to anyway? What, I care about your pleasure? And why would I do that? So were you in love with her or something?
No, I was just, it was the time. It was convenient.
Right.
She's a nice girl. I hope she's doing okay. I don't know where she is.
Yeah, she seemed kind of angry at you or something.
I'm sorry if I hurt her feelings or for whatever reason she's angry at me. I have no idea. But she
you did her and you went on with your life.
No, but I went out with her for a while.
Right.
She was, her family was very nice and we got along. And
wasn't that weird though? I mean, like you're doing that show with her and then
strange.
And then you're having sex with her.
Very strange.
Yeah.
It was very peculiar.
And then you moved on to like Pamela Anderson. She was in here and she didn't even want to talk about you.
I know.
What happened there?
Yeah. You must have
Why she didn't want to talk about me?
Yeah,
well, there was that whole engagement, and then it was off.
I would have married her. But I guess you don't want to marry her.
She's a pain in the ass.
Is she really?
No, I'm kidding. No. I'm absolutely
Well, you can say that because you're rich and you know.
I'm absolutely kidding. She's a very nice girl. Just things don't work out, and
right.
I still love her. She's a wonderful person.
Well, she don't love you anymore, man. She was
we'll
pissed.
see. That's
what happened? How long were you getting her for?
About, I don't know, for like 4 years.
Oh.
How did you do that?
Do what?
What? He's a good-looking guy and he's rich. What do you want?
Where did this money come from? How rich are you?
You're worth about $7 million, I'd say. Am I close?
Were you a producer on that Charles in Charge or something?
No, let me tell you something.
Television for a long time.
First of all, he did movies.
Yeah.
He had. First of all, I'll tell you in a minute. Happy Days, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So you probably didn't make too much change there. Gary Marshall probably raked you over the coals on that one. Okay. So all right, you did okay. It was good money for a kid.
Well, he came in when the show was rolling, so.
Right. So it was hard to negotiate.
I did 8 years of Happy Days. I did 6 years of
All right, so you did pretty good, and you got pop. I'd say the last 2 years of Happy Days, you probably pulled down a good chunk of change.
I did okay.
Then when you did Joni Loves Chachi, that was like 2 years, right?
That was 1 year.
1 year.
1 year.
Big payday there for being the star of the show.
That was good.
Then Charles in Charge goes into syndication.
That was 6 years.
6 years is big money.
What kind of chunk do you have of that? You own a piece of that?
I can't tell you what kind of chunk I have in it.
He owns 50% of it. I happen to know his deal.
I can't tell you.
He's got a back-end deal on that. I know exactly what his deal is.
Okay.
I know people who know him.
And the show I do now with Dick Van Dyke.
Right.
Called Diagnosis Murder.
That's right.
What is that?
It's a murder mystery on Friday night.
You're on that regularly?
Yeah.
On CBS, right?
CBS.
I've seen that
every
show.
Friday night.
You ever see him drink?
Dick?
He's
yeah, Dick.
now.
He used to be an alcoholic.
You know what? You know what? Well, you always are, but you would love him. He's a nice man.
Yeah,
He's got a great sense of humor.
Really?
Yeah.
I liked him better when he was drunk. I think that's good.
He's a good guy. You
hang with Travolta?
I know John very well.
Now, how's he rich? He's got like 3 Rolls Royces and jets.
So what I heard is, he owned a piece of all the albums from Grease and.
You see, I told you that.
You told me that yesterday. So you do know this stuff. He's got the back end deal. Huh?
Yeah, he's got 50% of Charles in Charge.
John's sister played my mother for like.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
They're nice people. They're New Jersey people.
Yeah. So what a life you're having, huh?
So I guess he is
enjoying
pretty
myself.
rich, huh?
Yeah, and you and what's that guy's name from 8 is Enough?
Oh, Ames.
Oh, Willie Ames.
Yeah.
Willie Ames? That's your buddy?
No, they don't even like each other.
Oh, you don't like each other anymore?
I like him.
Doesn't he say bad things about you now?
He says bad things about me, but I got no problem with him.
Yeah.
What's he saying bad things?
Scott takes all the money.
No, he called me a bully and some other stuff. And
Nicole Eggert you had, too. You said you were a bully?
And a control freak.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with that?
You're the boss.
I don't know. I don't know. I wish
kick his ass. You can kick his ass, can't you? Have you ever beat his ass?
Hey, no way.
And what about Nicole Eggert?
What about it?
You ever have her? You had her too, right?
I can't.
You had all the girls of Baywatch?
Wait a minute now.
No, I'll just give you what my friends call
She said
that
you were
show.
quick too, and I don't blame you though with her.
You know what my friends call that show?
What? Baywatch. What?
Bayo Watch.
Oh, really? Wow. You just have sex with a girl.
Something else. You know, there was the original girl on that show who I went out with also.
Who?
Erica Laniak.
You had her too?
I went out with her for a while.
Oh, man. Let me smell both your hands. Give me both your hands right now. Give me both your hands.
Busy.
Come here. Let me smell your hand right now. Come here.
He's actually doing it.
Wow. You ever have sex with Hasselhoff, or you don't go that way? Wow, good for you.
The guys are pretty good looking on that show.
Well, you're a real cute guy. You know, I could see guys
there
going
was
for it.
Nicolette Sheridan.
Oh, you had her too. Now that's got to. Just tell me one thing, and I swear
And
I'll
you
never
know what?
bother you
He
again.
does have this. That he must be okay because they keep coming back.
Oh
to him.
yeah. Yeah, you're not that quick after you get used to
glad
it.
I came in now, right?
Yeah, real glad.
Okay.
Well, I wanted you in to begin with. Would have been nicer if you came in on a decent hour.
I agree.
All right, wait a second.
Who?
So when you had Nicolette Sheridan,
right?
Are you able to satisfy her, or is she like a piece of ice?
It's a very good observation.
I see her as laying there.
She's a tough girl, but she's a nice girl, but
she's a tough sell.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to
perform for her, huh? Is that what you're talking about?
And high maintenance. You got to take her out a lot. There's no such thing as hanging around. I just want to hang out on Sunday.
Right.
These girls at work, is that what you're saying?
No, not these girls.
Let me tell you something, pal. If I was single, we would be hanging out together tonight.
I'll take you out tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I'd get into trouble.
Your marriage.
Oh, man.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Sure you would. If you didn't, I wouldn't have having a good time.
Yeah, why are you going to go out with you?
Like, what are you going to do tonight? Who are you going to be out with?
I got some buddies of mine in here from L.A. or from New York. We're going to go to a couple of places.
Oh, yeah? Are they jerks?
Are they what?
Are they jerks?
My friends?
Yeah.
They're cool.
No, they seem like nice guys. Are they the same guys I met?
Guys, yeah.
Oh, I hang out with jerks. I really like jerks. I like guys who are jerks.
My friends
You're not jerks?
They're real cool.
Oh, too bad.
One guy's from Indiana, but we let him slide.
So you jerk? Do you know OJ?
Do I know him?
Yeah.
I've never met him in my life.
Really?
No. Ooh.
You willing to swear to that in court?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, what a life.
So he doesn't even have to testify. He's cool.
I'll tell you who's good in bed. Pamela Anderson's got to be great in bed. She's totally up for fun.
Oh, yeah.
She wears a toe ring. How do you dump a girl like that, though, man? That's got to be amazing.
Who are you with now?
Who are you with now?
Who are you cultivating?
Yeah, who looks good? Who are you with now?
Oh, nobody really. Nobody that you would know right now.
Really? Just models and stuff?
Yeah. There was a great line. Lee Trevino was at a bar once with a bunch of guys, and a beautiful girl walks in, and all the guys said, "Oh, my God, look at this girl, look at this girl." And Trevino says, right now, somewhere there's somebody who's tired of that.
That's right. Exactly. That's unbelievable.
You always say that happens.
You see, that's like why Billy Joel leaves Christy Brinkley.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I know if I was single, I would just have sex with lots of different girls. Like, I would stay with Nicole, what's her name?
Eggert?
Nicole Eggert for like a year. Mm-hmm. When I get sick of her, I throw her out. I'd never marry her.
So are you ever going to get married, Scott?
No. Scott will get married like when Warren Beatty gets married, like at the 70s.
I'm going to go like 50 maybe.
Yeah, when he needs a girl to take care of him.
Then he'll start having kids.
And what do? You check him for AIDS? You got it, right? What do you do? Do you take him to a doctor?
No, these are not,
These are clean girls?
Yeah, hopefully.
They come with doctors?
They come with...
See, I have a whole fantasy. Like, if I was single, I would say to a girl up front, like, get her. I'd, make out with her and stuff. Maybe go to third base. And then I'd say, look, if you want more, you got to go to my personal gynecologist.
That's all you can do. You got to stop, right?
You could do that, 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah. I'd let her pleasure me in some way so I could take the edge off. And then I'd get her right over to the doctor the next day. And how long does an AIDS test take? 3 days?
I have no clue.
And I'd have a doctor, just standing there.
Have one at your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a lab.
I travel with a gynecologist. How great would that be?
Most people are setting up studios. Howard has a lab.
Yeah. Imagine that lineup. Nicole Eggert.
It's pretty impressive.
God.
Pretty impressive.
All right, give me a break here. How many?
Don't you want to kiss him?
Yeah, let me kiss you. How many girls on Baywatch are 3-input girls?
Oh.
You don't have to tell me names. How many of them are 3-input girls on Baywatch?
All of them.
All of them.
Oh.
Wow. No kidding. No kidding. Good for you.
Thank God it's Friday.
Yeah. All of them are?
Wow. I'm impressed.
Even Pamela, huh?
Yeah.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
So when you gave up Pamela, it was like, hey, she's great looking and everything, and all my friends think she's great looking, but I'm tired of it.
No, it wasn't even that so much. She's a great girl, but it's just, our personalities were, like
different.
2 rams butting heads.
Really? What would you butt heads over with her? What would irk you about her? I really want to know.
Yeah.
Well,
what was irritating?
Political things.
Oh, is she Oopits Day? Yeah?
Howard.
No.
She's not?
No.
Why were you discussing such a weighty topic?
I'll tell you what the problem was. I'll be very
Why would you discuss politics with her?
It wasn't about discuss. It's about things that go on in life and how they affect you. But I'll give you a perfect example. I'll be very honest with you. I couldn't even say this. My reputation wasn't that great.
Right.
For being
faithful.
Right.
And it was a trust thing with me. She had a problem, I think, trusting me.
Oh, because you...
And I wasn't really... And I was
were you cheating on her?
Absolutely not.
But she thought you were. Because you want to go out with your buddies?
No, because you know how it is. I don't know if you've.
I don't know anything. Believe me, I've had a really weird life.
I don't know how New York, which is great. I don't know how New York is, but in L.A.
Great for you. Yeah, go ahead.
But in L.A., everybody talks about everybody else. So as soon as everybody found out that she was going out with me, everybody said, "Oh my God, how could you go out with him? He's this, he's that." And every day she would hear something else. And I finally said, "Look, this is, I told you that, you're living with me, and
this is your history."
No, I just said you're living with me. I don't know what else to show you. That I'm not doing anything.
I see what you're saying.
Right. How can I prove to you that I am faithful?
Well, isn't this going to be a problem all the time?
Probably. Hopefully.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Boy, I wish I looked like you, and I wish I had your life.
Well,
swear to God, I do.
Hey, you're not doing too bad.
So what are you promoting, the Dick Van Dyke thing?
Yeah, Diagnosis Murder.
Diagnosis Murder, that's a regular shot.
It's a regular series on Friday nights.
And what do you have to do, memorize all the lines and stuff?
Yeah.
Or can you
But he's been doing it for years, though. It's second nature to him, I'm sure.
That's the only thing that scares me about acting. What is it, Stuttering John? Why are you
I'm sorry. It's just that we have a couple of grandmothers here who want to go to the party and they want to take the tops off.
What? No. Get them out of here. I'm interviewing Scott Baio.
All right. Okay.
Tell them to come down Monday. Please, it's late. Why is everyone showing up late? I asked for women at 7:30.
Nobody respects this show.
What?
And there's also another girl who wants to come.
Yeah, well, it's too late.
Right.
Tell her to come Monday.
Okay.
So does Dick Van Dyke still fall over stuff to be funny? Like, does he fall?
Yeah, he does a lot of stunts on his own. He's very...
He's married?
Yeah, no.
So he can get laid, too?
Wait a minute, he was with that Michelle Triola Marvin for a while. Is that still going on?
Yes.
Okay.
He's still with her?
I don't know if they're legally married.
I don't think so. Right. I don't know, though.
Dick Van Dyke Show. I got to watch that. Is that any good?
Yeah, it's a good show.
The one now or the old one?
No,
the new one with you.
The new one's great.
That is good?
It's a murder mystery. It's like a light comedy murder mystery.
Oh, like comedy murder mystery?
Yeah.
What do they do? They kill people on there?
No, we don't. Somebody else kills people. We got to find out who it is.
Oh, you're like the detective?
We play doctors.
Oh, super. I like that.
Thank you.
Does he ever talk to you about doing stuff to Mary Tyler Moore when he was younger?
No, he doesn't talk about that. He just talks about people that wanted to go out with him and he never took them up on it.
Right. Because he sees what you're doing. He sees your action.
When he was younger,
like Aunt Margaret and stuff?
Stuff like, people like that. And he was always, and he's a very shy man, and back then he was shy. He just said, I didn't want to, I was too afraid to go up to them.
What a fool. You had Heather Locklear too, didn't you? You got her.
I went out with her, yeah.
And you knew enough to dump her. Richie's marrying her.
What's wrong with you?
Me or with her?
No, Richie.
I mean, the guy's going to marry her.
No, Richie's going to dump her.
No.
You wait and see.
She's a nice girl. She's
a real nice girl.
You say that about all the girls. They're very nice.
They are nice girls, but whatever their problems are, some things that, people can't deal with. So
you're perfect. They have problems.
I am so far from perfect. I am maybe the biggest pain in the ass you've ever been.
Listen to the women this guy's had. Heather Locklear.
Yeah.
Nicole Eggert.
Yeah. Nicolette Sheridan. And Pam Anderson.
Pamela
Anderson. Okay.
Because
I can't even remember who I saw him with one night at the China Club,
right.
But he had a whole group with him there.
So how could anybody, Heather Locklear, as great as that is, that gets old too.
Part of the pack.
It's part of the deal. If you're going to be that successful.
If he's going to keep thinking this way, girls, just leave him alone.
Nah, they won't. I'd like to organize all women to leave him alone.
We're starting a movement to leave Scott Baio alone.
No, but I would like to be with a nice woman and have a good time. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'll take your money.
There it is.
No kidding.
Robin will be with you right now. Fork over some cash.
How much?
So what do you got, a big house?
I'm moving, actually. Yeah, I just bought it.
Big, like a Playboy house? So you can show off girls and everything?
Yeah, it's got fountains all over the place.
You got like a pool and everything?
Pool, tennis court.
Oh, super.
It's a nice home. I'm moving in a couple of months, actually. I'm having some work done on it.
Bet you got a big weenie, too. I bet you've been blessed. Son of a bitch.
Well, you could ask some women.
Wow.
Well, they don't talk to women. They don't talk.
Yeah, you got to get them off the air.
Pam Anderson was ready to badmouth Scott.
Really?
She's real hurt. She's real hurt.
She wouldn't do it on the air.
She was dying to.
Yeah. She wanted to marry you.
I was going to marry her.
You were engaged.
The ring.
Absolutely.
Well, so how'd you back out of it? What'd you tell her?
I keep thinking to myself that your father somehow figured into this.
No.
He didn't talk you out of...
He didn't propose to her for me.
No, but he didn't talk you out of...
Oh, absolutely not. No way. It just fell apart. It just totally fell apart.
So how'd you break it to her? Did you just go, hey, it must be great to break up with a girl like that and have her cry?
Have her angry
actually,
and
no.
upset.
She told me. She said this is not working. I went, okay.
Yeah, who cares?
Goodbye.
I've had you for 4 years.
Boy, you're real broken up.
First time you see a girl like that naked, does it blow your mind, or you're so used to it at this point that everyone's got to look like that?
First time I see any girl naked, it blows my mind, okay?
Oh, man.
That still happens.
If my wife ever gets cancer and dies, I'm right over at your house with you.
Like jumping out of a plane. It's exciting every time you do it.
Scott to console you.
Yeah. You're going to be my first guest.
Hang out with you, man.
Oh man, you have never partied until you partied with me, my friend.
I believe it.
Jackie, tell him when we were up in Cleveland.
I saw you one night on the Rocks in L.A.
Oh yeah.
You had everybody with you, and
you saw me there?
Yeah, and I was going to come over and say hello to you, but you went out the back door or something.
Yeah,
the place where Jessica was in the bathroom.
That's where I had her dress off. Let me tell you something, my friend. You think
just you and her?
I'm on the dance floor. I took the whole damn dress. She wasn't wearing panties. I already got the stockings off. Bam,
Pull
naked.
The dress up over her head.
Every guy on the floor was
stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
my buddy Steve.
I'm just like that guy. I'm a real jerk. Just like Steve. No, I know how to party with you boys. Oh yeah.
Well, let me know when you want to go.
I'm a playboy.
Well, the next time you're in L.A. and you're hanging out, you'll have to call Scott.
I'm going to call you next time I'm out there.
Okay.
We're going to really party. I'll show you. In New York, I'm married. Out in L.A., I'm single. All right. That's you're damn right. How many miles do I have to be out of town to be single? Somewhere, I think, when I fly over, like, Cleveland, I think I'm single.
You don't have the 48-state rule anymore.
It's past the Mississippi, and I'm single. All right, Scott, I want to congratulate you on all the girls you've scored with, number one, all of your money and possessions, and also, of course, on the Dick Van Dyke series, which airs every...
Friday night, 8 o'clock.
Friday night, 8 o'clock.
Yes.
I will watch it now.
Thank you very
And
much.
the next time you're in town, come by at a decent hour.
Next time, I'll definitely plan to be. I apologize for interrupting your show. And thanks for having me on.
Well, you're a good sport about that. Boy, do I want to hurt you.
You know what? When we go to commercial, one of the guys will hold him. You punch him.
Yeah. I'm going to pink belly you during the commercial.
Will you?
Yeah, I'm going to smack you. I'm going to smack you around a little bit. Well, you can handle yourself, right? You know karate, don't you?
I know. Well, I could fight.
What is it, Ralph?
There's a girl here who's with Scott and them, and she wants to come in and take her top off.
What?
Really? Who's the girl?
Girl with me?
Yeah, there's a girl here with you.
Really?
And your friend. Yeah.
You have a girl here, really?
Oh, I know what this is.
What is
it?
It's really?
Ralph being funny. He's going to bring in his grandmother.
We're playing a joke.
I wish Gary was here.
No. Let her in. All
right, let's see what she looks like.
So,
Probably some ugly.
Gary's away, so Ralph's having fun.
Yeah, Ralph's now producing. I'm going to take Ralph and I'm going to pink belly him.
He should be out of here already. Gary would have thrown him out.
This better be good.
Oh, it is.
Oh, she is with you.
Hey.
How do you know her?
My friend Steve that does that.
Hey, Steve, how you doing, man? Hey, who are you?
I'm Tammy.
Give her the microphone, Jackie. He wants to hear you.
My name is Tammy.
How'd you meet up with Scott?
Through him.
Oh, hi, guys.
This guy gets
a lot of girls?
Yeah.
You do?
From Long Island.
I'm better looking than you.
How does he get them? What does he have?
What do you have? You're Scott's friend, and you get to hang out at his house.
He's a restaurant owner.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
You get a lot of girls?
A restaurant called Amazon. Looks like a rainforest.
You're getting her?
Maybe.
Hey, she's giving me the evil eye. Honey, you're in love with me, I think.
She just got in a car accident, so she's...
You got in a car accident?
She's still dizzy.
You flipped your car? Is that why you're looking at me like a mental patient? Are you high or what?
No.
Talking to the microphone.
Where do you go? Do you go over Scott's house sometimes?
I've been there.
Yeah? Where do you go? By the pool?
No.
You guys have sex? Do you ever have a sex orgy at his house? No?
No.
No orgies going on?
What are you, a dancer?
No, but I work with a girl that's a dancer, that Elena, with all the piercings.
Oh, you work with her?
Yeah.
Oh, you must be horny as hell. Are you? Are you horny?
How does she work with Elena?
Cocktail waitress.
They're cocktail waitresses.
Okay.
Take a top off?
But she's a dancer.
You want to take your top off?
No, she doesn't really.
Really?
She would.
She would?
Yeah. Why?
You would?
For you, Howard.
I don't care. For you, I would, yeah.
Really? Are you in love with me or something?
No.
No?
Really, no.
No.
She's staring at
But you do it anyway, Hal.
I don't care if you're in love with me as long as you take your shirt off. So this is the kind of action you guys get, huh? Like have wild parties with girls like this?
we have a good time.
Yeah.
No, I'm not like that, but, you know.
I gotta get single. And you don't block my camera with that big head of yours. Thanks. I play to that camera. Yeah, you a big fan of mine?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yep.
Want to take your top off?
You want me to?
Yeah. Why not?
What the hell?
Yeah, go ahead. Wow, what a body on you. Ooh. You gonna get her?
Right.
I never saw that before.
You're looking good.
Thanks.
Congratulations on those. Those are natural? Those are yours?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'm embarrassed.
What are you embarrassed about? You see that all the time.
I don't know. It was very...
That was the first time, so it was...
You want to sleep with Scott?
No.
He won't even sleep with you. Would you sleep with her?
I think she's involved with somebody.
Oh, okay. I'd sleep with you.
Where's your involvement? What are you doing running around with these guys?
What are you running around? I don't understand what's going on. How are you with these guys?
I just
He knows her.
Platonic.
Is it really? You're not doing her?
No.
Well, I met him a long time ago,
Oh,
but
Scott
he
Baio?
doesn't remember.
You know Scott Baio?
And I met him the next.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, but you know,
Confusing here. Really?
Alrighty.
this is the life everyone else is having.
What? What?
What? What are you saying there?
You getting her?
Maybe.
I don't know what's going on, but you seem to be having a lot of fun. I don't even know how you have time to do shows and
Try
stuff.
to have fun.
Yeah, really. What a life.
Yeah, when do you work in that acting thing you do?
Oh, I do that on the side. It's not a full-time thing.
What do? You go to clubs every night and everything out there?
No.
Really?
No, not anymore.
Do you ever sit home and watch TV? Or
All the time.
Really?
Absolutely.
Doesn't sound bad to me.
He always has a girl over there. He's got guys he can call and say, bring me a girl.
Yeah.
Isn't that the best?
Yeah.
Anyway, Howard, thanks.
All right, Scott. Anyway, you've exhausted me just with your lifestyle. Do I have to take a break here?
Yes, you do.
All right, I got to take a break. I want to thank Scott Baio. Tune him in, Dick Van Dyke.
Diagnosis Murder.
Diagnosis Murder, Monday nights.
Friday night.
Whatever.
Friday,
Oh,
8
who
o'clock.
can concentrate?
He's trying to sabotage you. He's
Thanks,
upset.
And tell Dick I said hi.
I certainly will.
Yeah, really. And we'll be back right after this.